Hey you guys, it's ArcOTA here, and it is about 11:30 in the morning. I am obviously tired, as I always am, and yesterday I got my wisdom teeth out, so that was fun. I had to, take a break from trying to, record this, which you're sitting there like, this is your only video, what are you talking about? Yeah, well, I messed up the intro for the last one, okay, guys? Don't judge me. Anywho, today, for this video, I'm going to be showing you guys around my survival world. Hopefully you guys have come from the different streams I've been doing. If you haven't, go ahead and check those out. I should have recorded those and posted them. If not, and you're like one of my friends who has been like, watch this a bunch of times, then like, hi. And hello. And heyo. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're going to be starting right here. This is my world spawn. I began this world in a jungle biome, and as you can see, I've built, these are 4 separate modules of an iron farm. That is a honey farm, as well as a creeper and general mob farm. I converted the 2, so as you can see, some of these have trapdoors on them for the creeper farms, and some of them are just a general mob farm. Over here we have a slime farm that I've built. This was a relatively simple project, but it is impressive as far as its output goes. This is a tree farm that I've built. It mostly turns out oak wood because oak wood is the only sapling that constantly gives it back to you. It does work for birch and jungle, but birch and jungle don't give you as many saplings for the same number of leaves, so it usually runs out after a little while. Most of these farms, such as this one and that one, I actually didn't design. The iron farm is the only one I have designed. I don't actually know the designers off the top of my head, but I will include them in the description, the links to the videos. That's about it for this, and moving right along. So this next place that we're going is my treehouse. This was my starter base that I built on day 1. It served as my house for the first 2,000 days of my survival world, and I still use this. I mean, we're 3,000 days into this world, and I still use this. I still store valuable items in here and all that fun stuff. And right over here is actually the first project that I actually worked on. This is my first building project of this world. I built quite a few farms before I ever really got into the building, because I enjoyed building farms a lot more than I enjoyed like doing all this artsy stuff, but I did have fun with this. This is my villager trading hall. It gets me, well, everything. Villagers trading, if you don't know, is probably the most overpowered thing in Minecraft at this point. I mean, who needs netherite when you can get prot 4 diamond armor from 2 villagers in less than an hour? So, a lot of wealth here. I'm doing great, don't worry about it. And moving right along, that's about it for this part of the overworld, so we're moving into the nether. And this is my gold farm. I modeled this after Mumbo Jumbo's gold farm in Hermitcraft, but I didn't watch any tutorials. Well, I did watch a tutorial for it to get the measurements, but I made a few of my own alterations, such as the collection system and the killing method. But the design is based off a video that describes Mumbo Jumbo's farm. No, okay, no, I'm not dealing with this. So from here, we're going to head over to the end, not the end. We're not even going to visit the end. I didn't do anything important there. I built the sand duping machine, but there's no real reason to look at that, So the next place we're going to be visiting is right there, and it's going to be my guardian farm. So here we are, and this is this is one of the major farms that I've built, and this is my guardian farm. So if any of you have ever built this, you know how much of a pin this is. I took one of the less efficient methods because I actually don't have any sponges to use, so I filled this entire area in with sand, and then I broke all of the sand after and then built the farm. But definitely worth it for the materials it gets you. And while we're not going any closer to that, because noise, it is very nice. I got a quad beacon in the corner, and all the walls are gone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, so here we are at the next farm, and if you're, not blind, then you're looking at this and you're going, this isn't a farm. Well, it's because it's actually in the nether. So, I know I just showed you guys a guardian farm, which did take me a very long time, probably 2 weeks, just because I didn't want to do it at all. So I just didn't put any time into it for a little while. But this farm, this is definitely the most extreme farm I've ever built. It is a wither skeleton farm. And if you don't know what you're looking at, this is a 120 block radius area that is spawn proofed with slabs. So all of these are stone slabs placed onto the natural surrounding area, and I mean, you can see there's definitely gaps in it, but to get every single block, including the ones that are like up there on these edges, would be absolutely insane. So I think this farm is efficient enough for me, at least. But it did take me over a week of just placing slabs for about 4 hours a day to make this. This line is the radius of the circle, and then the lava was a bit of spawn proofing I tried to do as well. All those are those purple is slabs. Everything in the trees is spawn proofed. And then I picked this location specifically for the amount of lava, the massive lava lake that's here, because when there's a giant lava lake, you have a lot less to spawn proof, so it makes it quite a bit easier. But this took me a very long time. Admittedly, this farm is more than worth it. It is a fantastic farm. You can actually see wither skeletons. They'll spawn in here, and then they'll get angry at that piglin, and then they'll come right down here, and they'll fall down, do 1 HP right here, and they'll actually die if you hit them. I did this wrong. I built this a little bit lower than it should be, but usually I just turn on these pistons, which raise the dogs, and it becomes an AFK XP farm that happens to just, casually produce wither skeleton skulls, massive amounts of coal. I mean, 10 double chests worth of coal, and an even more insane amount of bones. I mean, I had to make an entire extra storage system for the bones. And I mean, this may seem like a lot. All of these were full last time I AFK'd here overnight. I mean, it's insane. I have 5 shulker boxes of bone blocks sitting back at my spawn location for the tree farm that I showed you guys earlier. And it all comes from this farm, because this farm is absolutely nuts. It also gets you close to 200 plus levels in a night. So that tends to be useful when you're enchanting stuff with efficiency 5, prot 4, all of that fun stuff. So I mean, that's that. And moving right along. And here we are back at the gold farm and treehouse nether portal, and we're actually going to be heading to the main place of this tour, which is, of course, my house. So my house took me, I don't know, 2 weeks, but I tried to put as many things into this house as I could, so it actually included a ton of different projects, and this is actually one of the biggest ones as far as a single room goes. This room took me, and the hallway took me 45 hours. This room is in a mountain biome. It goes from Y level 5 to Y level 70 in height, and it was all underground before this. So I had to dig out this entire area to make room for a single nether portal. It was a little extreme, I admit, but I think it's worth it. Just a bit. So then this hallway took me about 6 hours to do, but I think it's worth it. It looks pretty great. I think the transition between my house, which is really light, and then this, which is really dark, was kind of a neat decision. And then I built this, which was just designed to terrify people. Just being this close to lava. Absolutely awful. But it is quite fun. And you know, because you're in a minecart, you never touch lava. Fun times. So moving right along, we are inside of my house, which this piece is about one of the only bits that isn't finished. The center just isn't completed, but everything else about the house is, except for, you know, basic things like, I don't know, a storage system, which I will be working on, and it's going to be absolutely massive. The bulk storage is going to be fitting millions of items alone, and that's only a quarter of the storage, so it's going to be big. It's going to be a big project. Over here we have my trophy room. So I got all of these different things like firsts, different things. This is 132,000th block for the hole that I dug for the nether portal over there. Just a little bit big. And then these are different farms that I've built, so all of these. Admittedly, my Enderman farm is actually broken, so that doesn't really belong there, but we're going to ignore that and just move on. My room's over there, but we're going to enter from the top floor because it is 2 stories. Also, I needed to show this off because this single contraption took me 3 days to design and another week to build. And it blew up like twice because creepers would fall off the mountain that was up there when there wasn't a roof, and it did blow up like right here as they landed on me. It was so annoying. Yeah, so this is my room. It has the bulk storage. These are all blocks from the nether portal, as you might imagine. I have another 5 chests in the guest room over there that I'll show you in a bit. And this is actually my current project that I'm working on. This entire area is going to become a farm. And right now I'm just working on stylizing the path a bit. There's going to be lighting up above, as well as going to be lighting that you can only see when you till the dirt, which will be neat. Yeah, so that's that project. We don't really have to head up to the roof, but might as well give you the full tour. This I made to look as though the lighting was kind of just coming from nowhere, but I mean, you can actually see like the ends of the glass there. And phantoms, the best additions to Minecraft. I love this so much. Sarcasm aside, we're gonna go on and head on in because, you know, phantoms actually can't kill us. Not with all the effects that we got going on. This is my room. There's a bit of storage here just for the farm, so you know, ignore that. This is my bed. I hope you know what a bed is. It just sits there and is a bed. You know, I'm just moving on. And this is the guest bedroom we can check out real quick. I'm purposely avoiding that area because there's actually bulk storage right around that corner, and I haven't cleaned it up, and I don't feel like cleaning it up, so I'm not gonna. Deal. Yeah, this is just the guest bedroom. I didn't really do anything down there. Honestly, I don't really have any ideas on what I should put in there or if I should put anything in there, so, you know, if you have any ideas, put them in the comment section. Love to hear them. So, this is a guest bedroom. Got a nice little water feature, a bed, and then, you know, the bulk storage for all the blocks. These are actually empty mostly, which is nice. Yeah, so that is the guest bedroom. And we have, I'm just going to ignore him because I don't feel like dying on camera. This is a map, so that's actually my house right there, and then you have the dark oak forests here, which is actually right there. You can look out and see it. There's a village over here, which is over there, way at a render distance. We have the ice spikes biome, which is over the house that way. We have the mountains, which are right behind us. And yeah, this is my map art. Or, sorry, this is my map. Yes, map. And moving right along, this is my wonderful office. It has a list of things that I need to do, which is a lot, I gotta say. I've always wanted to build a witch farm. I have not gotten to that. I wish I had. I have a gold farm, but I want an AFK gold farm because I need more gold for, you know, like absolutely nothing at all. But, you know, I want it. So I'm gonna build it. And then, yeah, just a bunch of things that, like, are not gonna happen ever. Just massive projects. And then I built a room just to flex. That's the only purpose of this room here. Yeah. Flex. And if you don't know Minecraft all that well, or you don't play all that often in survival, and you're like, well, isn't that more of a flex? No, 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 no. This is worth like 2 and then more of these things. One of these blocks. This is a netherite block. This took me hours to get. It's a pain, okay? Leave me alone. And then, you know, you got your that's an Enderman. That I did not do that. Just edit that out. Yeah. And yeah, this is that. And then we can just kind of float on up and out. And last but not least, this is my living room. It has absolutely nothing in it. Again, if you have any suggestions for what I can put in the middle of this floor, because it's empty and big and something needs to go here, but you know, I have no ideas because complete lack of creativity. But yeah, this is just the room. I'm going to be putting a massive map here later once I build some of the bigger projects that I'm planning for this area. And I'm going to hopefully fill in this entire thing so I can look at the map that's up there and have a before and after. And that's pretty much the end of this video. I'm going to do a quick fly around so you guys can see the house from the outside. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you can like and subscribe, because that, you know, would be great for somebody like me who just has no subscribers. Yeah, woohoo. Do it, it's great. Thank you. Bye.